All right, everybody. Thank you so much for an amazing journey that we've had through the book Unstoppable. For those of you that chose to join us for the last 21 episodes of Unstoppable, my hope and my prayer is that you have learned not only how to avoid those pitfalls of being an undertaker and a caretaker and maybe a playmaker, but most importantly, how to become a game changer, and then learning about how to set up your own philosophies and your mindset and how powerful having the right things being put into your mind is, and then in the very end, learning the power of the fact that you are an example, whether you're a good or a bad is the question, and then how do you become more honed as a game changer. And part of that was to go ahead and surround yourself with people that you give permission to speak truth and to speak life into you. So that way, when you leave that legacy for your children, when you pass on the baton to the next person in life, to take over whatever it is that you are building, that things will be said of you that are positive, that, oh my gosh, this guy, every interaction that I had with him was positive, because there are things in life that are tough. In fact, the world is a tough place. However, if we change our mindsets to become better us's, then maybe, just maybe, we'll end up having a better life in overall. So the next step in our journey is we're going to start studying the 9 different character traits that are available in the human spectrum. So if you're willing to commit to being a better you, if you're willing to commit to a weekly getting together on Mondays at 10 a.m. at the same link that we were using for Unstoppable, artpowertraining.info. We're going to start it at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to submit a test. So please don't click on the join room link unless you're willing to take the test. Post the number that you discover that you are. I'm a 3, by the way. And then once that week has gone by of test taking, if somebody hasn't posted their number, then I'll have them removed and I'll change the room link so it can be locked and nobody can just join. Because I want this to be a place where we help ourselves become better. And I don't believe that that's possible if there's not some level of comfort, wherein we don't have a bunch of flies on the wall looking and judging the people that are active in the room. Because I want the people in the room to actually participate and talk and have questions. And again, the purpose in this session of the Enneagram is to help us recognize not only who we are and why we do the things that we do, but to also understand that when we're dealing with a person with a different number, what are some of their idiosyncrasies? What are some of the things that they do or are like, in order for us to speak, like I've always said, to speak life instead of death, but to speak life in a way that will help encourage them, and help that interaction that you engage with to be a positive one. There's a lot of examples that I can give, but that'll be coming because we're going to be engaging with those things on our Monday 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time book club. So anyways, have a great rest of the year, and we're going to start this book club up on November 5th and go for at least 9, not necessarily consecutive weeks, because I want to take time off for the holiday and stuff like that, like Christmas Eve and stuff, but 9 sessions at least, and we may do more because there's so much to this Enneagram that far exceeds any of the other standard personality types. And or I love the yellow, red, blue, green system, because it does allow you to identify a personality type and assist you in the approach to making the sale quicker. But I don't want this to be about the sale, and that's why I have, in discovering this book and this process, the Enneagram, That the 9 personality types, it's not about knowing who they are so I can make the sale, but more so, how can I know the type of person a person is, and how can I bless them by speaking life, by speaking the words they need to hear? Because it's like looking at that picture with the old woman and the young woman and the old woman. Some people see the old woman, some people see the young woman. That doesn't make either of them wrong. It just makes them a different perspective. So if we can learn that, and we can have compassion for other people that are not like ourselves, right? Because sometimes in a selfish world, that's what we are. We're selfish. And we have to become more aware of what other people are like. And then I think that's why the good book says, be all things to all people. But that only comes through knowledge and education. So let's get her done. Have a great day. Bye-bye.